All right, guys, good morning. We are heading to a couple parts stores. I'm going to buy some shocks for the truck, and we're going to go put those on. We'll go ahead and at least get those shocks replaced. And so we're going to head on over there right now. I got to go to Harbor Freight. And this guy come on by. Got to go to Harbor Freight and get some tools. I know everybody's like, oh, Harbor Freight. But yeah, I got a Cobalt 650 torque impact wrench yesterday. Pretty good deal. It's a nice impact wrench. A buddy of mine recommended it to me, and for the price, I don't think I can go wrong. So I bought that. Now I just got to get some good impact sockets. Of course, I'm getting the good impact sockets at Harbor Freight. But I can buy both metric and standard sets for less than the cost of one of those sets at Lowe's. So, you know, I mean, if one breaks. I got to go back to Harbor Freight and replace it at some point. Hopefully the truck will have a nice ride. I know the front drive shocks are in dire need of replacement. They are leaking like crazy. In fact, I think they're pretty much completely gone, like the hydraulic fluid or whatever's in them. I think they're pretty much just completely depleted of fluid, so they are just dried up. Like they were really wet, and I think they stopped leaking because they ran out of fluid, is what I'm trying to say, because they're not as wet anymore. They're just kind of got a little bit of a gleam to them, you know what I mean? So we'll go get that stuff and we'll get back to the truck and work on it a little bit. And then I got to go home and get a little nap before I get back on the road tonight. All right, guys, we're to the truck. Let's get some shocks put on there. I also went ahead and bought, I don't know if I'll get it put on today or not, but yeah. Well, I don't know, like I said, I don't know if we'll get it on there today or not, just because I might just want to go home and take a nap after I do all this, so I'm ready for tonight. But we'll see. But we got a plate mount finally for the bumper. So all you plate mounted to the grill guys out there that get all your panties all in a wad because my plates are on the grill, well, I might be fixing that. As you can see here, these shocks are nice and wet. These are the front ones. The other one looks just the exact same, so they definitely need replacement. Well, we got the front two shocks on. I couldn't reach the bottom bolt. I'm too fat for one, and because of these big giant tires, these 24Rs, these 11Rs, you know, I couldn't get between those tires. So someone here at the shop helped me with the bottom bolts. But now the top, I got one bolt on each of these back shocks that my 650 torque pound impact wrench won't even budge. So they're gonna try to zap them with some air, see if that'll work. All right, we're back at the truck after going home for a little bit. Like I said, we put new shocks on here, and they're all we got them all on there now. They were nice enough here to, like I said, I didn't have a torch with me, and that's what it needed, was needed some direct heat put on those bolts and impact wrench, which I had obviously, and that got it all off. So we're good. We've got new shocks. I'm kind of anxious to see how this rides. I was tired. I didn't really want to take it for a test drive, so I was hungry and tired and just wanted to go home and take a shower. But yeah, I'm pretty good, pretty happy. So yeah, this one right here was giving me some problems. I couldn't get it to back all the way out, and then the bottom one down there, but this one right here on the front, and then over on the other side, those two shocks were clearly just junk. They were soaking wet. The bottom halves were soaking wet. And, you know, if you set them on the ground, they would not even hold themselves up. So the back drives, at least those shocks, still had a little bit of sturdiness to them. If you sat them on the ground and compressed them, they would extend back out on their own a little bit. They were slow, but they did it. But they weren't nearly as good, obviously, as the new ones. But anyways, it's just nice to have all new shocks. Like I said, the front ones are pretty new. I'm pretty sure I had those on or put on when I had new steer brakes put on, I think, if I remember right. And while I was getting my shocks today, I got me a Peterbilt hat. So now I can feel like a true Peterbilt owner because I got a hat. See, I can prove it. And it's my color. Don't tell Levi though, but green's my real color. I like green, especially OD. I like it. But truck's good. Now we just got to go ahead and go pick up our load and start heading to PA. All right, guys. First drive with the new shocks. See if I notice a difference bobtail here. Those shocks in the front, on the front drives, were absolutely garbage. I think I can feel a little difference. We're not really going fast enough. Difference right here. Typically there's a little bit of a shimmy right here, and I'm guessing that there are some bumps back there, and I'm thinking that shimmy was just the front drive axle not being supported by the shocks properly, because I'm not getting that shimmy now. I felt the bumps, but I'm not feeling the shimmy, or whatever you want to call it. Alright guys, what do you think? You think both the lights are going to work? You think I'll have to spread some prongs apart? We'll see here. Well, we've got running lights. Let's try the flashers. She felt a little sloppy when I put it in there. Don't go anywhere with that one. A lot of times you can tell when you put that pigtail in there, just by how sloppy it is when it goes in, how loose it might feel a little bit, that maybe you won't have flashers on one or both sides. But let's check it out. Alright. We got it on one side, so that's good. I'll get you in a second. Okay, now let's go around to the other side and make sure that we got flashers. Do we got them? Oh, look at that. Look at that. Well, I told you, you can tell sometimes just by the feel of it when it goes in. Gosh, there are so many bad innuendos to make with that one. I'm just going to leave it there. As you can tell, we have them on this side. on this side. It started to worry me a little bit though, because I did spread the prongs apart, and I went to check on it, and I didn't have anything on that side still. So, it worried me a little bit, but spread the prongs apart a little more. But you've got to keep in mind, when you're spreading these prongs apart, you don't want to spread them apart far, because you can break them. And if you break them, well, then you got to replace that whole box. So you got to be careful there. But now I have to ask myself, I have to come to the realization that is the problem with my cord. I mean, it works, but is my cord on the hole that goes around the prong that powers that signal, is that hole worn out just a little bit too much? You know, because it's always that light, it's always that side that doesn't work. So I might need a new cord, and that could be why it's been doing it so much. And then when it might just be worn out, and me spreading the prongs apart is making the contact stronger. So I'm thinking it might be on my end. We'll see. But anyways, let's get out of here. Holy moly, it's humid out there. Where's my phone? Oh, that's up there. Silly me. Okay. Now we're gonna get out of here. But yeah, it is humid as heck out there, man. But yeah, like I said, that's one thing you got to keep in mind when you're messing with these things. A long time ago, I spread the prongs apart too far on a trailer I was hooking up to a long time ago, and I got a little too rambunctious with her, and it broke. Oh, there's Boss Man right there. Oh, anyways, and it broke. So yeah, had to replace the entire box because of it. But we're gonna say hey to Boss Man real quick. Alright, man, we are starting our return leg back home. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get some fuel here. We're in PA, and it's kind of crazy when you think about it, but with the discount that I'm getting here at Red Eye, fuel in PA at a Petro is not very much more than fuel at a Petro in Ohio. So, and you get the benefit of having to worry about less IFTA to pay at the end. put some in while we're here. Alright guys, we got the trailer dropped back off here at the warehouse. Gonna go get the paperwork signed and go back to the Jeep. And I might try to put when I get back there, I'm gonna look at that license plate mount that I bought and see if I can put that on without my drill. Hopefully I can just use a couple of the existing bolts that are on there. I think that somebody was telling me that's where they mount to, so we'll see if they align with those bolts. If not, I'll need my drill and I'll have to just come back with it sometime. But yeah, let's go ahead and get this paperwork submitted and get on out of here. Yeah, here's the side with no paint. Yeah. I swear I need to stop showing the angles with my steering wheel on there until I get a new steering wheel. You guys are adamant about me buying a new steering wheel getting the new steering wheel for this truck. You guys are absolutely adamant about that. I'll get one. I'll put one on there. Power locks are super weak. Come on. There we go. But yeah, somebody was telling me, a buddy of mine was saying that it should mount to these bolts here, I guess. I'm thinking that those are the bolts he was talking about. Not sure if there's a... How do I get to them? Unless they just... Is there not a back on it? I can't get up to the... There's a plate right here. I can't get up there. Well, we'll see. Yep. Right here, so you guys know I got it. Well, I was gonna go ahead and put that plate on, but the bolts are extremely hard to get to on the back of those, on the back of the bumper. I need something with a decent elbow, a decent angle to get in around that lip, and I got nothing here, so will have to be for another time. It's kind of a bummer. Like I said, there's not a there's just I don't have anything that can reach the back of that bolt, or the opposing nut that holds that bolt on, so we'll just have to wait, I guess. Oh well, that's what it is. But I guess, guys, with that, I'm gonna go ahead and jump off here, and we will get back on here. We'll start another one later on today. I'll get back on the road tonight and do my second round to Harrisburg for the week. But y'all have a good one out there and be safe, and I hope you guys are surviving and thriving out there, right? It just bugs me that I can't get to the back of that bumper. You think it'd be simple. I mean, you think it'd be simple to be able to get to the back of that nut, but it's right under the radiator. Yeah, I just don't have anything that can reach it the way it is. Yeah. But you'll have that. I guess I'll just let you I'll pack her on up and go home. Anyways, guys, y'all have a good one, and we will see you in the next video. Later.